Hey folks, it's Rich Mac here, and welcome back to leg number 53 of our Around the World journey. We are in Benin City in Nigeria, and we're headed southeast through Nigeria today to Port Harcourt. So we're moving pretty much the full, well, not the full width, but we're moving a good chunk of the way across the nation of Nigeria down along the coast, heading southeast towards that little corner of Africa down near the equator. So we'll take a quick gander around here, and as you can see again, every cloud is just spewing lightning. It just wants to make every cloud a thunderstorm. There's some more, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. Can't get around that. It's just the way things are. Let me find the aircraft here. Let's get down. Where are you? And I believe I've got everything set up and ready to go. What could I have possibly have done wrong? And let's get going. So today's flight is going to be a rather short flight. Excuse me, gentlemen. It's going to be messy. Yeah, sorry guys. I think about 129 miles, so it's a little on the shorter side. Oh, random van. Let me get around him. I probably just clipped him with my wing. No one sees it, it doesn't count, right? So let's get out here. I should check. We have live traffic on to make sure I don't run into anybody. I don't see anything out here. I don't use ATC. I just use live traffic. It's a terrible combination. But mid-air collisions are not deadly in simulators. And just excuse me, I know it's going to happen at some point to this flight. Wait, why didn't it happen? Hold on. Position lights on. I thought I did that. I should have everything on. What am I doing? So anyhow, my allergies are acting up. And at some point, I'm going to sneeze probably, and I'm not going to be able to hit the mute button in time, and it's just going to be gross and nasty, so I apologize right now. There, got that out of the way. Now, one thing to keep in mind on this flight is that we just had another update to the sim today. I think it's the 4th sim update. And in the patch notes, in the release notes, it's saying there's had several different updates on the DA62 as far as drag and as far as sorry, I'm getting distracted here and I gotta pay attention. So as far as drag, I think it said engine performance or engine drag. So I'll see if I notice any of that. Honestly, is there such thing as improved drag? Oh, big freeze there. One of those ones I thought it might crash. Alright, so flaps are down, we're all lined up. I do believe that we're all good to go. Let's go flying. I was a little aggressive on the throttle there. I'm sure the engine appreciated me just jacking it to 100% instantly. Sorry, engine. Positive rate. Gear up. Lightning. Trying to trim up here as I head down to the end of the runway, and looks like we're good. And autopilot. A little low there. Come on. I did not have my vertical speed set on the autopilot. I had it set but not activated, so it wasn't actually climbing. So therefore we almost died. So a pretty straightforward flight plan. We're just heading southeast to a point I'd say about 25 miles north of Port Harcourt, and then we're just going to turn right and head south into the runway. You know what I forgot to do? Just clean up those flaps. Boy, sloppy, Rich. Sloppy. Here, real quick, I'll show you. So that is roughly our flight plan right there. Just going over to Bormo and then making a right turn and head south. Rather short flight. Not much to it. Hopefully it should be easy. I mean, the skies aren't completely overcast or anything. It's pretty pretty wide open, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so I was hoping with the update today there'd be more improvements to performance, but haven't seen that in the release notes. And I've looked at Reddit, the subreddit, and a lot of complaints still about, well, not a lot, but there's some complaints in there about performance and FPS. Doesn't affect me in the DA62 at all, but when I do my window view flights in like the A320, when I'm below, I'd say 4,000 feet, just really, really choppy. And I would really like to be able to improve that. I mean, I think I've got a pretty decent system here. An i9-9900 running a 2080 graphics card. Just a 32 gig RAM. And I'm not up to like ultra settings. My settings are decent, but not ultra. So I would really expect better performance out of it, but I'm still not getting that yet. At least with the A320. Let me find a good angle here. Just sit with it. So, I was holding back on doing window view flights just because of the update. I knew the update was coming, and I was hoping it would make some performance improvements, and it didn't. At least doesn't seem to have. So, kind of a little disappointed with that. I'll see if I notice on landing any major differences with the flight model here on the DA62. On takeoff, everything seemed pretty much the same. I didn't really notice a lot. Supposed to be some significant updates with live weather and live traffic. See how that turns out. you know, time will really tell on that. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm trashing the sim either. I mean, I love this sim. I think it's great. You know, no, it does not have the same flight model that X-Plane 11 does. But, you know, there's not much doubt in my mind that one day we'll be there. I think this engine has everything we need to get there. It's going to take time. You don't get that overnight. By the way, I probably didn't tell you, or I know I didn't say, but yeah, this leg's going to be overland, not going to be on the coast. That looked like a ground strike there on the Lightning. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever really noticed any ground strikes on Lightning before. Seems like everything's air to air. Man, I am really sloppy. Hold on. Not sure what's going on there. That's different. Hi there, person. Yeah, running the throttle way too hard. I forgot to pull it back after takeoff. I really am getting sloppy with that. I need to make a checklist and start following it. That's all my fault. Okay, we'll go back out. If they ever actually improve the airplane system so that it would burn the engine up if I ran it at 100% for too long, I'd be in trouble. Again, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just not following it because I'm too busy talking and not paying attention to any checklists. That's a good thing for me about flying with the airliners, with the big jetliners. You know, I religiously follow a checklist. You almost have to, actually. I mean, there's way too many systems and things to worry about. You're going to miss something if you don't follow a checklist. And, you know, I have checklists printed out all over the place and follow along as I fly, which for me is, for some sick reason, part of the fun of it. Not much down there, but there are a few fields. I haven't really seen any towns or villages. A couple of, looks like maybe that's a road right down there. Yeah, there's like a little village along that road. But this is kind of a sparsely populated area here. Again, still very flat. I think once we get to waypoint Bormo in 64 miles, according to the map, it looks like there are some hills in that area, so we should be running up into some hills. And now, changing the subject again real quick, look at that cloud just above my right wing there. That's cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. I love that effect. As we got closer to it too, it looks like, yeah, like the top is burning off the cloud. It's not as tall as it was now. Actually seems to be a little wider at the base, but not as tall. That weather is behind us back there. It looks like it's clear as we move forward. I take that back. Hard to tell. Love the volumetric dynamic clouds. Not perfect, but compared to what I've ever played in before, pretty darn close. So yeah, I think this flight's going to log in a little under an hour. Or maybe right around an hour. Just love the way the cloud floats over that landscape, over the terrain, and you get the shadow underneath of it. Just really cool. I just can't get enough of that. I don't know if that is a river, stream, or something that runs through there. If the trees are much more dense right along that line, it runs like it's a river or stream almost. Bigger town now. And shortly, we should be crossing the Niger River. The Niger being the... I call it the Niger. I think it's Niger. The Niger River being the, I think, the third longest river in Africa. Yeah. I gotta think about it. Come on, Rich. The Nile, duh. The Congo, and then the Niger. So I'm excited to see that. bigger highway there? Running off to the south towards the coast. Coast is out there somewhere, but kind of far out there now. We're pretty far away from it. I'd say south we're probably 100 miles north. Well, we're about 100 miles north of the coast. Look here, lots of fields here. So we went from that heavy forest to lots of field. What's that? I didn't even see that. Come on, clouds, move. I can't tell if that's a town. Maybe it's a town. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But again, I guess, you know, in this part of the world with the tropics and all, it's probably, you know, when you see those big, thick miles and miles of heavy forest, it's really probably just jungle. But yeah, it opened up and now you have all these fields. Some more screenshots. Most of my screenshots are from like the back of the plane. Let's do some more from the front and the side. Is that a village? Now look at that. That did not... That's almost like there's no satellite data. Like it's just drawing something random in there. Because that looks pretty lousy. Now look. Yeah, look at that town. The right side looks more like it's satellite imagery with the buildings drawn on top. The left side looks to be like AI drawn. Sorry, had to sneeze and actually was able to get to the button. So I'm guessing, and I'm only guessing here, I'm guessing this is actually satellite imagery and not just something that's drawn in by the computer. I mean, I don't know. Because some of it looks kind of lousy. It's very spotty. Unless, and I could see this part of the world where maybe they just don't have any satellite images without cloud cover. So wherever there's cloud cover, they had to draw in spots. So maybe that's it. You know, because you get down here around the equator, and I'm sure they're just cloudy all the time. You just have probably cumulus clouds everywhere just from the heat and humidity down here along the equatorial coastline. see what the Niger's like up here. I'll see if I get a good screenshot crossing that. I think that's it right up ahead. That's different. It's like yellowish. Just that kind of small area. Interesting. So I don't want to jinx us, but I haven't had any thunder and lightning for a while. So yeah, this is the mighty Niger River coming up here. Keep on call it Niger. Niger. J. Oh, don't tell me we're going to have some like graphical glitches in it right here. There's giant water mounds. Ah, bummer. See if they clear up when we get closer or if they'll stay there. It's really weird looking. Yeah, they're like hills drawn under the water, and then it's it's a mess. Bummer. Well, graphic glitches aside, it's pretty awesome. Alright, there should be plenty of screenshots to use for this video. Something for a good thumbnail. If you don't notice, I have my, when I do my thumbnail, there's a little tag in the bottom right of the thumbnail. It says like Rich Mac or whatever. So I try to keep the bottom right of my screenshots kind of empty so it's not blocking anything. Anyhow, that's all I gotta say there. We have 18 miles to go to Bormo. And we'll be starting to make that right turn back south. I'll hop inside the aircraft here real quick. I just want to take a look at a couple things. Alright, that should be a good spot. Yeah, I got a flashing light that's going to drive me nuts. A little dark under these clouds. Now, here's where I'd expect some thunder and lightning coming out of this stuff. So actually a little further than I thought. Once we get to Bormo, with all the waypoints and everything included, looks like we're just over 15 miles out. And we're 12 miles out of Bormo, so about 60 miles out. Much more populated area here. going to be making that right turn in just a minute. And here we go. Alright, sorry, I was just kind of distracted, as I usually am. It's a great way to fly, by the way. You should always fly distracted. Safer that way, I think. So anyhow, we're heading to Port Harcourt. I think it's a city, or a metropolitan area. It's about 2 million people, so pretty big. It's, I think, basically the center of the Nigerian oil industry. See if the weather opens up for us a little more. Unlike that last leg, we're trying to land in soup. We're trying to land in soup. It was trying to kill me. You know, I let the sim plug in the flight plan for me, and I just realized, no, not you, like this waypoint I don't need. Can I clear it out? No. Can I clear you out? Clear. No, doesn't want to do that. So I'm looking now at the Garmin. It looks like I might have just deleted my flight plan? Maybe? So it has me going from Pitvu to Bynum, and that's good. I'm 20 miles out, 20.6 nautical miles out, 20.5. All good there. It says I'm off my flight path, though. I was... Give me a second, I'm just... I'm playing with my OBS settings right now. I'm trying to enable the cursor so you can see the cursor and I can point things out better. Why am I not finding that setting? Why can't I find things? Why am I so bad at OBS? Right where I thought the setting was, it's not where I thought it was. Alright, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm not going to mess with it right now. Right now's a terrible time to just play with that. So, what I want to do is go from Pitvu to Bynum. If you can see the approach there on the Garmin, Bynum, Papa Oscar 400, and then runway 21, runway 21. Everything's fine except for the game app, Game P. I don't know what that waypoint is. I don't want to go there. Not sure why it threw that in there. That's what I tried to clear out, and when I did that, then it looked like it almost deleted my entire flight plan. But I don't really know if it did. Because again, it still seems to be going towards Pitvu. Why can't I get the cursor? As soon as I'm done, I'm going to find the setting and I'm going to scream. I'm going to, like, literally scream. My wife will run up thinking I stubbed my toe and was being a whiny baby again. And I'm going to find out, no, I'm just screaming because I found the control for show enable cursor. Okay, anyhow, let it go, Rich. Let it go. Just let it go. Pay attention to what you're doing. Alright, so we're back on a flight path here, as you can see with the CDI. That magenta line on the compass rose, so now I'm back on it. So maybe it just deleted that waypoint? I don't know. Yeah, now I'm going right into Benin. Actually, I'm going... Well, see, it has me going Pitvu to Benin, and I'm not quite at Pitvu yet. But... yeah, Pitvu to Benin is only 6 miles. And it's saying 10, so I'm like 4 miles from Pitvu. I think I see what's going on. And I think we're good. The worst that'll happen is I gotta fly it manually, which is pretty bad if you ever watch me fly something manually. So what we're gonna do, I need to get down to 2,000 feet here, so I'm gonna set my altitude, vertical speed. We're gonna go down 500 feet a minute, and here we go. We'll descend down to 2,000 feet, and I'll stop playing around with that for now. Sorry for the distraction there. And here comes the thunder and lightning again. And I'm going to hop in here real quick. I'm going to start slowing down a tad. Alright, hopefully when I get to Benham, then it's going to send me direct to P.O. Pop. I can't talk. I cannot talk. To the next waypoint, which should be Papa Oscar 400. It's going to be about 5 miles away, and at that point I'll need to be at 1,500 feet. If it tries something funky, I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to get back in the aircraft here real quick, too, in the cockpit, just in case anything is weird. I need to be able to take over myself. Yeah, and it's doing that right now. Come here. I want the autopilot off. All right. All right, it's... I was afraid of that. I'm going to hand fly it. In the soup. Of course, it's going to have to be soupy weather as well. So it then took me right back to that Gamip waypoint. It wanted to take me there, which didn't do me much good. This is the worst time right now to possibly to have heavy clouds. Thank you, simulator. And rain. Every time I want to land, then it gets ugly. Right now I have make sure, yeah, my takeoff flaps are down, gears down. Visibility is non-existent. There, I'm getting the ground down there. I can see it now. Landing flaps. Runway is straight ahead out there. I can't believe it was actually pretty nice weather until I got to the runway. And the Garmin wanted to send me off all kind of different directions, and so here I am, flying literally blind, and I'm all over the place too. Yeah, I'm losing speed. I gotta, let's see, I get a little more throttle. Come on, runway. I know you're out there. I know you're out there. Work with me a little. Work with me. Probably coming in high as well. I drifted off to the right. It's going to be a little to my left. Come on. I'm trying to... There we are. I see it now. Correct myself. tell you, the weather on these landings been phenomenally bad. So coming in a little hot. Back on the throttle. Do it without the lightning right now. It's blinding me. Alright, gear down. Flaps are down. Lights are on. All's good in the world. Found my runway. Well, when they come in, there we go. Kind of a long landing. Oh, straighten out, straighten out, straighten out. Oh, man. I can't get over that. It was fairly clear until I got right to the airport. The simulator's trying to kill me. It's actually trying to kill me. Alright, where's my turn off? Need to get off these nice people's runway. Here we go. Get my landing and strobe lights off now that I'm off the runway. I think the flaps are up, right? Yeah, they're up. It's pouring right now. Go ahead, Wade Van. Just do your thing. Oh, he's taking off now. I'm gonna come up here next to this guy standing in the rain. Because I kind of feel bad for him. He's getting all wet. Hello, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was leg number, what is it, 50, did I say 53? I think it's 53. And we are in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Very rainy, low visibility Port Harcourt, Nigeria. There's not a lot to see because now it's pouring. I still can't get over that. Oh, we can't even see the runway, the end of the runway out there. It's actually raining heavier that way, I think. Oh, that's the way I came in. That's why. Oh, my goodness. It's coming right at us. Look, it's like a wall of mist coming right at us. Oh, Sim, you're trying to kill me. All right, folks, leg number 53. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you back for the next one. Bye.